What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Dom Damali here on that Fourth Gate podcast. I had to come and talk to you guys today about something that I read last night. Whew, an amazing PLL theory, you guys. Okay. This theory is called the mother of all theories by the PLL theorist. So if you guys want to check out this theory after I'm done breaking it down for y'all, on Tumblr, the PLL theorist, and it's called the mother of all theories. So you can type that in. Basically, in this theory, like she says, she tackles who Herbert A is, who Charles is, Varjak, the Audrey Hepburn connections, Red Coat, Black Veil, and mostly every other question that we have. She answers. Okay, here's a part that she says Charles is not Ren nor Jason, nor is he Ted, no Lucas, Andrew, or Ezra, and here's why. Now, I can't sit here and go through, all of those people and what she wrote. This theory is pretty lengthy. It's good, but it's pretty lengthy, and I really can't go through every person, but listen to me when I tell you. She or he goes through, the people that I just read, and she really debunks every theory that has been out there about these people. I mean, she really does. Um, oh man, she does a really good job, I must say. Now, okay, she also breaks down Wildany and Garrett, Shauna, Maya, Jessica. Yes, Everett, Jason, Andrew, Lucas, Caleb, Toby, Paige, Peter, Kenneth, Byron, Ted, Wayne. Who was Wayne? Okay. Wayne, Emily. Oh, is that Emily's dad? I don't know. Wayne, Emily, Spencer, Aria, Mona, Allison, Hannah, Pam, Ashley, Ella, Veronica, Jenna, Noel, Melissa, Eddie, Mike, and Cyrus. She breaks down all of those people as well. Okay, now here is where we get into the nitty gritty. I'm gonna read what she says right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles is not a character we know, probably because he's dead. DEAD, dead. When Marlene says Charles is A, she's kind of toying with people. He isn't technically A, but he is one of the main reasons for A being A. In true King fashion, she's telling us part of the truth, but not the whole truth. Now, above you, I just basically debunked every theory possible about a PLL character, all except one, Cece Drake. Now, hold on, y'all. I know a lot of y'all listening to this were probably like me. When I got to that point, I said, nah, Cece ain't A. Cece ain't A. You know, because I've never read a convincing theory of Cece being being involved until now. That's what I'm telling you, you guys. You have to check out this theory. It's going to change your mind on Cece. It may not have you jump on that bandwagon right away or jump on it at all. But when you read the stuff within the theory, you're gonna at least be like, yeah, that's true. That's true. Dang, that's true. She might actually have something to do with this. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, you have to check this out. It's an amazing theory. Um, I'm gonna just read a couple areas here. I can't go through it all. Like I said, it's lengthy. I think all of us know deep down A was always a woman. As Noel put it, guys have a fight, there's a punch, it's over. Girls don't fight fair. They gang up, keep plots and secrets. They can cut you down with a look. On the show, it is said and proved over and over and over. A was a woman. The red coat, black veil, etc. Even Mona said in the lodge fire, I'll never know who she was. I mean, literally over and over and over. And when she says these last over and over, she shows pictures. She has pictures up here of, different examples of people saying, or Mona saying that, A is a girl. Recently, we have all jumped on this A is a guy bandwagon. I think we all have, or most of us. And it's because of the whole Charles thing. But I remember an interview or something with Marlene King where they say, is this it? Is he big A, he's the last A, or something like that. And she was like, I don't want to give it away because she said something basically hinting towards he's not the last A. Like it's somebody else. She didn't say it's somebody else above him or somebody else in this whole, situation, but she basically hinted to somebody else being involved or something. And, hey, this theory could go hand in hand with that. Um, Man, you guys just gotta read this theory because I really can't go through it all. It is so good. I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed after reading this theory. You will not. Um, she breaks down, in season 2 finale, the season 2 finale, the season 5 finale, 25-25. She breaks down how Cece is walking down the steps in 225. And then we have 525 when, Mona's standing at the top of the stairs. She's prom queen. It was an episode throughout the yearbook where it said that Cece was prom queen of that year. Okay? Cece was prom queen of that year that Jason and Melissa, was at Rosewood. Let's see. Oh, man. They got some good stuff up here. She knew about the NAT club. Uh, oh my God. She even breaks down the lies of the conversations between her and Melissa. How Melissa asked Cece to get the flash drive back from Allison. Allison had the flash drive of the videos, and y'all know I'm not a big fan of Melissa, so that puts a question mark on Melissa for me. Why is she so worried about them videos? Why she want them videos back? Was she helping, or was she in it doing something so crazy that she needed them back? Either way, she's suspicious, but this ain't about Melissa, so I'm gonna say that for another day. But Cece breaks down a lie. Melissa says, "Oh, get these back for me." Cece says she goes to get him back, but she didn't because Allison locked him in the vault, gave Emily the key in that globe, ain't it called a globe? Uh, Whatever that mess is called, you shake up in the snow. I don't know what the hell it's called, but y'all know what it's called. Gave Emily the key in that thing, and we've never seen a scene where Cece talks to Allison about getting them back, and it could just be as simple as that. We've never seen the scene, and it might be coming in the future. But we also know that Allison said she got hit over the head shortly after, that conversation, or shortly after Melissa said she buried somebody or whatever the hell with that situation. Melissa is shady, 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 but she got hit in the head that night. That definitely draws up flags with Cece. So we know that you had went to go see her, but we don't the truth. You're lying about what you went to see her about. Let's see. It's a bunch of things in here. It talks about Cece, is wearing masks. It breaks down how we saw the red coats are in the black hoodie. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is when she got caught. Somebody dropped a dime on Cece, which makes you think that Cece is not A, because we see somebody in the black. But I think she breaks that down too. She says that she thinks that Shauna was the one who snitched on Cece, because we all know that Shauna had a problem with Cece because Cece was making her girlfriend Jenna, scared. So Shauna had a problem with Cece. She breaks it all down. I can't go through it. So, somebody snitches on Cece. She's at this place. Cece gets arrested. Cece is also wearing the outfit that Mrs. De La Rente's bought, or the bags that was in her house. When Cece leaves, Okay. Cece, she didn't she hit somebody upside the head? She hit somebody upside the head. And that was another thing that she brought up. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all over the place. This theory is so good. And I'm trying to remember it without looking at it. And I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. It also brought up the fact that A likes to hit people upside the head. And it shows how Cece has been known to hit people upside the head. But that's neither here nor there. She hits somebody upside the head and she, flees. Mrs. D dies that night. While they're in the police station, they share a look. Then we see an email to somebody saying, I can't protect you anymore. Now, she breaks that down in her theory. She breaks down that she was the one who hit Allie upside the head. Mrs. D was crying and what did you do? What did you do to Cece? And that's the whole reason they tried to scam, everybody and say that, try to set up Spencer for it because they know what it is. Now, word gets out that Alice is not really dead because, the cops start looking into stuff. They start, let me get this, let me dig up this body. Excuse me, let me dig up this body. And Mrs. D was probably like, I can't protect you anymore. They about to get up, they about to ungrave the body. I didn't know that's the word. They about to dig up a body. And maybe Cece was thinking that Mrs. D is the only one who saw her hit Allie. The only one who could prove that Cece was the one that did it. So she killed her. And Shauna was really the A in New York. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, you guys. And it may sound like right now I'm talking crazy talk. You might be like, I don't care what this theory say, what Dom DeMolly say. Cece's not A to me. I'm sticking with my Rent theory on my Ezra, but I'm telling you, I may not be saying it right, or it may not, I may not be as convincing, but you have to read this theory because I promise you, it's gonna be a lot of people jumping on this Cece is a bandwagon. One more thing I want to talk about, which really stood out to me, because I watched this episode recently. I watched this episode 3 weeks ago. It was the last when I went back and watched a few episodes. This was the last episode that I had went back and watched. The episode where Cece asked Arya to take some pictures. Alright? They spill something on the rug. Cece's out talking about she getting some food. But we see her sitting in her car. She said her car broke down. We see her sitting in her car talking on the phone. This is the same dang episode that the elevator breaks. Okay? The same, and I never put two and two. I just watched this episode and ain't put two and two together. I've seen the episode multiple times and ain't put two and two together. But you have to question, where was Cece? Because the elevator incident did happen at that point. I mean, she breaks it down. Cece was there. Same time the elevator incident happened. She had time to do it. She had time to do it. She never came back with food. So what was she doing? You know? I think there's, it's so much. It's so much I can't break it all down. But I think those were the main things that had me whoa. The main things that I remember. If CC if CC is Big A, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. If on the last episode of this season that's about to come out, because they say we're gonna find out who's running the show, or at least maybe who's running the show, because I read something else about season 7, about A kind of coming back in their lives in season 7. So A might not be revealed. Charles may be revealed, but Big A might not be revealed. I don't know how all of that's going to work yet, but we'll see. If I see that it's Cece, whoa. Okay, because if you really think about it, everybody kind of put Cece off to the side. Like, she can't be A and, blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, it's stupid if she's A. But if you really think about it, if she turns out to be A, they hid that really well. Like, they really did a good job at concealing her being A. They really did. Because, I mean, if you really look, it's there. The signs are there. But if you really look for every character, the signs are there. I mean, we got Ezra. They basically throwing that in our face. Ezra's A. Ezra's A. Every time an episode comes on, it's something pertaining to Ezra, being suspicious or might, be A. Every episode, they throwing that in our faces. Now you got this whole Ren theory that everybody has jumped on, on the internet. I mean, I think they really did a good job concealing that, especially how they showed her, but then they show Allison's angle and how Allison views their relationship, like her perception of the relationship, and she thinks they good friends. But remember when Arya went looking for Cece, because they had thought she was A at one time. She went looking for Cece, and remember the girl said she hated y'all. She hated y'all because Allison and y'all got her kicked out of school. And I think maybe Cece or somebody said, Cece and Allie got a love-hate relationship. Those relationships the ones you got to be worried about. Those are relationships you got to be worried about. When your friend hates you, and has been holding a grudge for years, for the roommate to still for the roommate to know that information, that means Cece has still been talking about it. Like, she's still holding that grudge. That's the friend you gotta be afraid of, because she gonna F around and set you up at the end of the day. Like, she not playing no games. She gonna get you back, because she's still talking about it. She's still holding it. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times Jenna has said, she's afraid of Cece Drake, or somebody has said it for her. Sydney, Shauna. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's so subtle. The way they drop the clues of Cece being A is so subtle that it could actually be possible. They're not throwing it at us like Ren and Ezra. They're not throwing it at us. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and talk forever. Go check out that theory, The Mother of All Theories by PLL Theorist. Comment and tell me what you guys think. I want y'all to read it first. Listen to the video, but before you come, I want y'all to read it, because I don't want y'all to just go off of what I was saying, because I may not have came across the same way that this girl's gonna come across. So make sure y'all read that theory and comment. Hit me up on Twitter, Dom_Damali, and tell me what you guys think. Tell me, do you think, if the theory was good? Are you now on the Cece is A bandwagon? Have you always been? Do you think it's possible? Let me know, guys.
You were tuning into the Fourth Gate Podcast with Dom Damali.